Your new Wednesday addiction. Humpin' It with Mello, D83, and the Maestro.
Hello. And welcome, everyone. The week is almost over. You're halfway there. It's Wednesday, hump day. And you're now humping it with Mello, D83, and the Maestro. Please get your mind out of the gutter.
Welcome.
Thought this was a bad horror movie.
Thank you, podcast fam, for joining us this evening. We have a fun time in store for you today.
Not buying it.
What?
Yeah, I'm not either.
What happened? I can't wait to watch that on the replay. I don't know what Bella was thinking just now. Maybe she was trying to think. But like that whole action and everything. Yo, wow.
I was thinking of
I was concerned.
I wasn't.
Maybe she was having a stroke. I don't know.
Right. It looks something. I like. She was just weird, man. Okay. It's all right, Bello. Hey, listen. I'll talk about you a little bit later.
it's Wednesday evening. It's approaching that time, I gotta go to bed soon. So
Don't you ever say anything when we say how old you are. Don't you ever. You just sit there and accept it. That's all you do.
no.
Yeah. Did she throw a tantrum? What is going on today?
No.
Yeah, like what? Gosh. Did somebody get her pills and her oatmeal? Put her to bed?
Oh gosh. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. We are going to talk about, in this evening's discussion, finding time for yourself amidst a busy schedule. Now, I know that can be hard at times, but
No, it
where
ain't.
there's
Just
a
call out.
there's a way. If that's your will, then that's your way.
That's what it is. Just call out.
Yeah.
But I will say that it does take time sometimes to figure out what works. And I know from personal experience that if you don't make that time for yourself,
Yeah.
you're not a happy person.
Listen,
Oh, definitely.
burnout is real.
Yes.
Burnout is real. We often talk about adulting, and we joke about it, right? Needs to be a disclaimer. We want to go back to being a kid, like some of that's legit. I'm just trying to say, but it's grueling. It can be grueling. There's a lot of responsibilities, a lot of things we have to manage as adults. Especially with kids, families, work, bills. Good Lord, bills. Because,
You actually pay those? I don't pay mine. Are you supposed to?
Ooh, listen, they coming for you, bro. I just want you to know.
I usually wait till the tow truck's outside. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm paying for it now. I was getting ready to, literally, right? Don't take it.
As he's jumping on the car.
Oh, God.
But yeah, like, burnout is real. And it can happen a lot of times without us really, I think, realizing it, right? And unfortunately, the people that kind of catch the brunt of it are the ones we have closest to us, So that could be our kids, spouses, friends, I think.
No, I was going to say, my kids sometimes deserve it, especially when my son looks at me and goes, man, Dad, that hairline, crazy. I was like,
Oh my gosh.
he did. Because he's taller than me almost, and he can look down on me. He's like, the hairline, crazy. I looked right at him, I said, are you serious right now? He said, yeah, look at that.
Oh my gosh.
I'm done. Wow, that's amazing.
No, it's not.
Give me a high five next time I see you.
No, I won't.
Please, man. For me. Oh gosh. Well, yeah. I mean, sometimes it is warranted. Sometimes they need a little swift kick, but But I do think taking time for yourself, learning your limits, right? Learning your capacity. I think all of that's important because at the end of the day, stress kills, gives us, creates a lot of different issues in our lives. So managing stress the best way possible, and it's different for everybody, right? So we need to find a a healthy way to manage stress, right? One that's not going to impact everybody else. Going around punching people in the face at it's not going to help. Might help you for a little bit, but ain't gonna do
It
too
has
much.
I don't know. I don't know.
Listen, it's tempting sometimes, but at the end of the day, a healthy ways to manage stress are important. So, what are some of the ways that y'all tend to handle stress? Or make time for yourselves amongst
Concerts.
a busy schedule. Concerts is good, yes.
I like going to concerts. I love, I like being there, feeling the energy of the crowd. I don't know anybody, so that's awesome too. I don't have to
Yeah.
interact with anybody, but I can feel the energy. Live music is always a lot better than studio music, in my opinion, and I'm a big music fan. Um, the food, because I like eating, so
That could be
there's that.
that could be
Yeah, and
dangerous.
also and also the drive. I like driving because most of the venues I go to are 2 hours away from me. So I actually like to drive, and I'm listening to music, and I'm chilling, and I like it.
That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
Also bowling, I like
Oh.
pickleball. I've been playing a lot of pickleball lately. That is awesome. I've really been enjoying that.
You know you're over 40 when you say I like pickleball. I'm just saying.
Hey,
just-
don't hate.
I'm
I'm
just-
interested in learning because I hear so much about it.
Listen, they're going to have to put you in the geriatric league. I'm just saying.
I was gonna say something, but unintentionally I might hurt other people's feelings, so I will hold my tongue.
What you going to say? What is it that you was going to say?
Being physically active is a good way to make time for yourself.
Just change the subject. I appreciate that.
I can remember one of the most stressful times in my life. I had made a change. I had just had some surgeries. Dad just passed. I was grieving, healing, readjusting to my new life. And I remember I joined the gym, which I had been to the gym before, but I signed up with a personal trainer. And I said I was going to invest in myself.
I was going to say, is that who I think it was?
No, this
But that was
was
before.
my
This
first
was way
personal
before.
trainer.
Yeah.
Yeah. And believe it or not, that literally helped me through everything. I can't tell you like how good I felt mentally, spiritually, and physically after just doing that. I guess it's endorphins, you know, it just life was a lot easier. I had felt the best then than I could remember ever before.
That's real. That's real.
And it was life changing. I'm always chasing that feeling now. Life is a little more hectic in different ways, but I'm trying to get to that point because that's kind of like the baseline where I know, this is like my happy place. It's stress free. And then like when I'm working out, it's never like life in general, like the stressful things I'm thinking about. It's always, my head is like always someplace else. And that's why it's just like freeing, like really freeing,
Right.
like in so many ways.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, exercise is beneficial in many different ways, but any typically any therapist or any doctor is going to tell you. If you're kind of in that space, in a bad space, then exercise is really beneficial. So it's not just, physically, but mentally. So I've had many doctors tell me that, and therapists, and I'm still fat, but it's okay.
No, you're not.
Thanks, D83. I appreciate you, man. No more jokes on
You're
you
welcome.
today.
Thank you.
But no, in all seriousness, all jokes aside. But yeah, no, it's legit, So, I know back when I was working out, because there was a point when I was, and I lost a good bit of weight, man. It was great. I felt great, I think obviously the accomplishment was there, right? So that helps boost your morale and helps you feel better, but it's an escape. It can be a good escape too, because it's really beneficial in so many ways. So absolutely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can dig that.
Yeah.
So, go ahead.
Well, no, I was gonna say that's why currently I've been going back, because for a long period of time in my life, I used to do that every single day. It was a lifestyle, not a hobby. And for a year now, I haven't been going and stuff. And I've still been active, but just not lifting, not actually exercising, so to speak. And been really missing it. Been doing it again, and I'm like, you know what? I needed this. This is what I needed again.
Right.
So
Yeah.
it's a great stress reliever.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Some other things I like to do. I like to sit in a dark room. That sounds crazy, but I like to sit in a dark room with music. That's windows closed, blinds closed, door closed, turn it up, and that's my place where I can just, relax and jam out. You feel me?
I like that.
For
Yeah.
me, that's typically that's how I release stress. I don't want no lights. Well, just a little bit of light. I'm scared of the dark, but I'm just playing. But no.
I see dead people.
Wow. I hope not.
No, that movie.
I know. I ain't coming over your house no more. What movie was that? The Sixth Sense.
Oh,
Sixth Sense.
Lord, yeah,
Sixth
Sixth Sense.
Sense.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
But what's interesting is one of the things that I was just kind of researching, even for myself personally, right? Not so much about this topic today, but excuse me, in my personal time, ways to kind of de-stress and things like that. And incidentally, time management came up. If you can start learning how to manage your day better, you'll have less stress. I thought that was crazy.
That makes
But
sense.
it does make sense, right? Because if you start to kind of take control, right, and plot out your day and make it a routine, you already know what's coming. And you're a little bit better prepared, for things that may all of a sudden pop up out the blue, right? It's not like a panic, so.
Yeah, your whole day's not, just all over the place,
Exactly.
chaotic.
Right.
Okay.
So that when I started reading into it, I was like, you know what? I probably should do that. That's probably a good one for me because I struggle with that a little bit.
I like just putting things up on a board and just throwing darts at it. Do that.
Okay, hey, listen, that works too. Hey, Russian roulette. You know what I'm saying? I can dig it. I can definitely dig it.
Oh Lord.
I can definitely dig it. One more thing that I did, me and my lady actually, we went to it was called a salt cave. I forget the name of it, but it was a salt cave, pink Himalayan salt, right? So it's supposed to have these incredible benefits aside from raising your blood pressure, but it's supposed to be really good for your lungs and clearing out like impurities. It's supposed to be really, really good for asthma, which I was very surprised, which I'm asthmatic. But so we ended up going, and I think it was like a 45-minute session. And basically, you in this room, the walls are all pink Himalayan salt bricks. They have pink Himalayan salt on the floor, so it's almost like sand, right?
Oh,
They have these lounge chairs. It's like a really low, mellow light in there. That's kind of it's behind the pink Himalayan salt, so it's really really dope. And they turn on this this pump. I guess it's like but it pushes it like it grinds salt up really fine and pushes it out into the air so you can inhale it and absorb it. I was a little worried because I was like, am I gonna have an asthma attack in here? But I really felt better. Like,
really?
I really did. It was I was quite shocked. I was quite shocked. I don't know if it was a placebo effect because I was relaxed, but I really felt good, man.
Where was this place at? This is definitely something I would like to
It's in.
try out.
I have to. I want to say it's Float RVA. I could be wrong. So
I'm gonna check this out because this sounds definitely right up my alley.
Transitions Float RVA. That's what it was.
Transitions float.
Yeah. So they also have. I don't know if you ever heard, but they have float tanks, right? So basically, it's pumped full of salt, right? And it makes salt makes you buoyant. So you basically it's super relaxing. It's like a capsule. You get enclosed in, and you float there, and your body absorbs the magnesium, which is really good for you. But they have that, and then they also have the salt cave in there. So I haven't done the float
So again, Transitions RVA.
Yeah, transitions float RVA. Incidentally, go on Groupon because they have coupons on Groupon. That's how I found it, and I was just like, we made a date out of it, and it was really cool. I really enjoyed it. Definitely something I do again.
Sounds nice.
Yeah, but it was just mellow. They had music playing, really soft music playing. Man, it was amazing.
Hey, I'm sold.
Yeah,
I'm gonna try this out. I'm serious. I'm so serious. I'm gonna have to let you know how the experience goes because
absolutely.
I've been doing the chiropractic work for quite a while now. I enjoy that. I actually went today, and I've also been starting to do stretch.
Oh, that's
nice.
nice.
Stretch is amazing.
Yeah.
I'm not very flexible, but to have someone stretch you and stuff and do all this stuff, it's amazing.
Yeah, that's dope.
So this is right up my alley.
Okay. Yeah, man. Like I said, definitely. Make sure you go on Groupon because they have the float sessions and then the salt cave for reduced price. It is it's better. I don't know I can't remember how much it is without, but I can't remember how it was. It was like $30 or something like that. For the session. It was super cheap. You know what I'm saying? So
Nice.
I'm not saying that's going to be the price for everybody out there. I'm just go on Groupon and look it up for yourself, But yeah, it was dope. It was definitely worth it. So
That's cool. Self-care, definitely, I think.
Yeah.
It's something that does wonders, whether it's like meditation. Some people like to do yoga. Just something like where you can kind of reflect and just kind of go away to like a different place. While not really
Massages.
actually going there. Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Oh,
I haven't done that just because I don't know. I don't know about it.
it's amazing. Now that I haven't done in a while, but yeah.
It's on the list. I might try it.
For me, just sometimes just going outside, being in nature. And what I mean by that is not necessarily like going in the woods or hiking or anything like that. That can be a little lengthy, but just like going in my garden, picking some vegetables, going for a walk, taking like the scenic route, something like that. Just getting out, feeling the sun, feeling the wind, listening to all the nature sounds. It can be really relaxing.
You are your father's child. I just want to put that out there. You are your father's child. Because the way she's out in that garden working, and the way she loves nature, and is outside, and wants to be playing with the animals, feeding the deer, the birds coming to her and landing on her and stuff, like it's crazy.
People that meditate and stuff. I've heard stories where they talk about, one of the greatest experiences is going out in nature and actually talking to the trees and hugging trees and stuff.
Really?
I've always wondered. Yeah, I'm
Wow.
serious.
I ain't
I'm
never
serious.
heard
Yeah,
that,
like
but okay.
talking to the trees and talking to them, being barefoot.
Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard
Yeah,
that.
That
yeah,
I do like. Sometimes I'll just like if the grass is kind of long before like, it gets cut and you just flip off your sandals or whatever, just rub your feet in the grass. It is very relaxing. Now be careful, there are sometimes parasites. So I don't do it much. But it is a good feeling.
Rub your feet in the grass and get worms.
God.
Wow.
Wow.
Thanks for that, Mello. I'll never walk barefoot
Lord, that's
again.
funny.
There's glass, sometimes burrs, something you could step on, but
Nice.
but there is something with connecting because like going to the beach, like if you step in the sand,
Yeah.
I love just
Yes.
playing,
Can I?
in the sand.
I might be a little strange for this, but I don't really like the feeling of sand in my feet. I don't like the feeling
Really?
of walking on sand. I do.
I don't like it if it's scorching hot. And you're like,
I don't think anybody likes that.
I don't like it.
But
That's fun.
I don't know, man. I just I don't know, something about it. It's just really not. It bothers me.
Have you tried walking like on wet sand as opposed to dry
Wet
sand?
sand is wet sand I can do, but regular dry sand is, I don't know what it is, man. It's just an odd feeling for me.
Just walk by the.
Maybe it's you. Maybe it's you that's odd.
It probably is me. Probably, you're right. I think.
What'd you say, Mello?
Oh, I told him just walk by the water then.
Yeah,
Just
but
keep
you
your Crocs on until you get to the water.
Crocs. I don't have Crocs. I've never owned a pair of Crocs in my life. I have chacletas.
Oh, really?
I'll just just play. I usually wear slides, y'all.
Oh yeah.
Usually wear slides. Chacletas. If you remember, I mean, obviously that's an actual word. I think it's pronounced differently though, but it's an actual Spanish word. I think it's chacleta. But you remember that Cameron song where he was dissing Jay-Z and he had the guy from he had JJ in it.
Right.
And he said that man was on the boat with his chacleta. Sorry. That's where I get it from, y'all. If you ever wondered. But yeah, man. There's a bunch of stuff that I think I want to start trying to do. I think one of the best things to do is kind of take like little mini trips if you can, even if it's a day trip. Just take a trip somewhere and do that as often as possible. Obviously, things are expensive everywhere, but there's a lot of things that you can do around town, especially around RVA. That don't cost a lot of money, that are free. To at least attend. To go to. If you're hungry, you might have to pay some, obviously, but there's a whole lot more festivals and things, especially during the summertime, that are I think that I want to try to start doing, just to kind of get out, and just kind of just be my little escape from the everyday life of being an adult.
Yeah, it's overrated. I say that all the time, and it is. It really is overrated.
Yeah. Now, what makes it overrated? Is it the fact of the responsibilities, or the fact that it's all a lie?
Both.
Yeah, both. I'm just like, man, I just want to chill out for like a whole month, but I know I can't do that.
Yeah, I definitely get like that too. So I understand.
My gosh.
And I know sometimes for me, if I can't get outside, do something like that, something quick that like if I just need like, especially when I'm studying, like a 10-15 minute break, just pull up a game, whether it's on my phone, sometimes, a computer game, and just like kind of escape what you're doing for a little bit into your like imaginary world.
Yeah.
That can be very helpful. I wouldn't suggest it all the time. Yeah.
To the land of make-believe?
There you go. Virtual world.
No, the land of make believe. Where you got trolley and all that there.
Oh my gosh.
I bet you missed that. I bet you missed that the first time, Bello.
I know. I get it now.
Oh gosh. I just showed my
But-
age.
That was a show though. I used to love watching Mr.
Yeah.
Rogers' Neighborhood.
Yeah.
Mm.
That sweater though. Oof. That sweater.
What?
That sweater. He used to wear it all the time. Ugh. Wow.
It's a beautiful. Now that song's gonna be stuck in my head the rest of the night. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Beautiful day in the neighborhood. Would you be mine?
Could you be mine?
Could you be mine?
Good going.
My neighbor.
Yo, please don't let that get stuck in my head.
Hey, look, I'm gonna text you. Like 10 o'clock. Hey, my neighbor. You just like what? Oh yeah.
This is gonna be all night long. But I mean, what are some things I think that, or what are some things that y'all don't do that y'all think y'all might want to start doing?
I probably would like to go back to doing acupuncture. That was fun.
Oh,
I haven't done that in a while. Acupuncture.
I can't do it.
Oh, the needles. I've only had one time where I was like, oh God, it was in my foot.
That's
I was like, oh God, you hit something there. I don't know what that was.
that's one time too many. I can't do it.
But and traveling. I would like to go back to traveling more. So
Okay, that's dope. That's real
Yeah,
nice. Maybe try and
I
plan
enjoy-
a trip a year, like one big trip a year. That might be a good idea. I like to try and do that with the kids. Kind of get them exposed to some stuff, but I think I'm gonna work on me first a little bit.
Yes, you have to do you get yourself in a place in order to be able to take care of
take care of.
everybody else.
Good
Big
point.
facts.
Yeah.
Big facts.
So yeah, that's definitely a good idea. I think traveling and sometimes people do get the misconception that it has to be extravagant or really expensive. But you can take road trips. Just maybe or maybe not have a destination. Just say, "Hey, I'm a drive north of 195."
That's dangerous. That's dangerous. Might never come back.
Or I'll just take this little country road.
She didn't say walk on 95. She said drive.
That's bad enough. You just driving that. Oh, I'm gonna turn down this road, and I'm gonna turn down this road. I saw a video one time with these two young gentlemen were in Mexico, and they did that. They took a wrong turn. It didn't end well for them.
God.
The cartel came and they pulled the guns out.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So plan your destination. Make sure it's safe before you just start traveling.
Well, if you know your area, let's just say like, because there's sometimes like there are roads that I've seen and I'm like, oh, I wonder where that goes. It's like in the vicinity, but I've just never.
My sure
traveled
like,
down
yeah,
there.
no.
Nah, that you might
No, not me.
might end up in the wrong place real quick. I'm just saying, it can happen. It's happened to me before. That's why I don't do it.
Oh, you're traumatized. I see.
No, not really. I learned my lesson. It only took once. Only took once. I ain't coming down here no more. That's it. But
Okay, well, if you want to have a set destination, someplace really close by, it could be just like an hour or two, and you could pack like a picnic lunch or something like that.
picnics are underrated. I think.
I think so.
Picnics
Yes.
are underrated. If you have a nice destination, and bring some bug spray.
I keep it in the car.
Them ants be real. But no, all jokes aside, man. So one thing I love doing is like if I go to Williamsburg, I want to go the back way to Williamsburg.
Route 5 is amazing.
That is the best drive of my life. Like, it is absolutely amazing, especially on a nice sunny day. Just not It's great
It's very
scenery.
scenic.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's
I've
just
taken
cool, man.
60 and it's cool. I like taking 60. But Route 5 is just really, really
Hits
nice.
different. Yeah, yeah. Takes
Yes.
longer, by far, but you enjoy the trip. You know, if you're one for driving,
Mhm.
and you like scenic views and things like that, I definitely recommend that. That's dope. I think we kind
Sometimes
of
that's all it takes.
yeah. Big facts. Big
Yeah, well,
facts.
I hope some of these ideas might sit with y'all. Maybe you'll try them out. Maybe you have some of your own you'd like to share with us that we didn't mention. We're always looking for ways to take a break from adulting.
Reality.
But please, if you haven't liked and subscribed, please do so. And again, any suggestions, comments, feedback, ideas, please leave it with us on our YouTube page. We would love to hear from you. And until next time, we will see you same time, same place. Peace out.